What's up, everyone? It's Denry yet again. We are now in June 1st, 2026. I can hardly believe it, guys. I feel like yesterday, or even last month, was 2025. I swear the years are going by, and we're all kind of just living through the years, like, you know. But it's all not doom and gloom, my friends. We have Lucid Blocks. We have good times ahead of us. We have holidays, and we have good things coming. If you don't see it, it might just surprise you. So yeah, we're gonna be playing some more Lucid Blocks today, as you can see. Let's close that. I don't think we'll be exploring today. You know what? I'm not gonna say that because we might go exploring. I think what we're gonna do today is build a little bit and explore a little bit. We'll do a little bit of both. We can't do one, or just the other. So, we gotta do a little bit of a check here to see what's above us before we get started. It is a stormy evening, and I'm feeling good. Today we have more time in the day to do things. I might make 2 episodes back to back today. That way I can get things done and not put myself in an amount of pressure to post if I can't post in the time that I want to. So, we'll see if we can try to catch up or get a little bit ahead. Can never hurt to do that kind of thing. You know what would be nice? If by using this sword that has, okay, essentially fire aspect. I'm gonna have to say that. But essentially has fire aspect on it. It would be nice that if you slay a mannequin, that you also get fire the item. That would be really helpful. But yeah, let's do some exploring and then some building. So last episode, we learned how to make pebble blocks from pebble tile. Harder than you think. I think if you get lucky and figure out the recipe early, good. But if not, yeah, good luck. Or just watch my episode. It's gonna be the previous one to this one. I haven't seen any. You know what's funny? I was just about to say I haven't seen a blasphemy. You read my mind. You absolutely read my mind. And how come you're not coming after me? Does anyone see this? Look at that. Ah, there he is. He must have been eating a snack. He had to put his food away, put it in his pocket, and then, do his thing, do what he's coded to do. Now, why can't I pick this up? Let's see. It would be nice to have an Excel block. We should start duplicating these. Well, how about this? Do we get more from that? We do get 4. Let's see. Ah, the heck with it. We have 5 now. Well, that might be... I think we need to find tooth blocks. We can make so many of those. Well, this guy looked like he was going to aggro immediately. So then, this is what I'm going to do. I'll just keep throwing items at it and growing it over time. What is this? We got another spider up here. Did your friend tell you that I'm up here? Seems like your friend did. And you didn't get the memo fast enough. But, it is what it is. Okay, so good to know. This area here, this little jagged piece that you may have seen in previous episodes, well, this right here is our landmark. So if we see this, we just keep going straight in that direction and we'll reach our base. So, good to know where we're at. And that is mud, huh? We gotta spread our wings and fly a little bit. Speaking of fly, uh, before we do that, and we slingshot all the way up to the next area up top. I want us to farm a bit of materials. I don't think we have a lot of space for that, but we're already out here, so I'm not going to stop myself. It is also storming outside, so if you hear me be silent, all of a sudden it's me trying to pull myself together, because it's one of those big storms. I don't know if that'll work. Let's get around this thing. In fact, maybe we could try it that way. Actually, this way will work. Let's grab on real quick. Perfect. Fall down, grab on. That should be enough. There we go. There we go. Slingshot technique. I feel like I have mastered it. And that is what I've been coining the term. And of course, my right click this time. I'm not giving an excuse, but my right click didn't register there. I need a new mouse. So that's... I suppose that's an excuse, but... You know, if technology isn't working, technology is not working, you know? But yeah, I believe I've mastered the slingshot technique. And I prefer the mudra. I don't think I've said this in an episode. I might have, but I prefer the mudra over a gold hook because the gold hooks have a shorter distance they can latch onto. Even though they're faster and they can pull you up, you can't do what I just did here. It's about half the range with the gold hook. So stick to the mudra, in my opinion, if you're going to be slingshotting. Well, this is fun. But this isn't something that we need. We're looking for materials, not just grass. I don't want to go up there. Oh, hold on a sec. I almost jumped without a glider glove. Another technique is the Flappy Bird technique, or the rapid fire right click technique. That allows you to jump and glide other distances at the cost of an additional point of durability. So you will need to repair it faster. Speaking of repair, there we go. But as long as you have a block on you, that's pretty easy to harvest. You're good to go. And you don't always need to do that technique. You can always use your mudra to get back up. Slingshot back. And now you're looking at practically looking at the next ceiling after that. Well, since we're exploring, let's turn this back on. I'm keeping a mental note on where our base is from here. I believe we're somewhere over the zany biome, maybe a little further out. I probably shouldn't be spending too much time up here. I did want to look at some other fancy blocks that we could take advantage of. Let's see if we can toss something out. Now, do we need any feathers in these? Don't think so, but I do want to keep more pebble blocks on us because, you know, pebble blocks are important. Yes, we'll do that. That's better. Okay. I suppose we'll hold on to them for now. Always clean the inventory before you discover new things. Because then if there's cool blocks, you're gonna need to hold on to them. That's just the way it goes. And I'm not telling you all that just to tell you guys. I'm telling myself that. Because I'm sure y'all know. And the funny thing is we all do that from time to time, so... You know, it's nothing different. Also, if I hadn't mentioned this or you're new to the channel, I'll occasionally give you tips about Lucid Blocks. For example, this flower is important in a crafting recipe for an early plum axe. If you get one of those flowers, you can turn a block into a vomit block, and then if you slay a mannequin, then you can grab the stick from it, create yourself the plum axe that you need. And yeah, another thing I showed y'all is if you can obviously latch on or leash an entity, preferably one that is peaceful or neutral, because if you do that with one that isn't, you're essentially bringing the danger closer to you. But for example, like my pets, Fishadoodle, using Mudra on your pets can bring them closer to you and effectively make it easier for them to stay in your area. But yeah, those are just some tips that I'll occasionally say every now and again. Super helpful if you're traversing through Lucid Blocks. The more I play, the more I learn, the more things become more, what do you call that? I learn them better, so I become more akin to the atmosphere and the universe around me. I am one with Lucid Blocks at this point. But I still don't know everything, and I kind of like that. I still want to know where those huge monsters are. Have not seen them lately. So that's still something that we can find or attempt to have them spawn in. Well, this isn't much of anything. I think we're just messing around at this point. There really isn't anything to see here, so I'm just gonna hop down, see what biome we're underneath, or above. We're in the show biome on the top right. It says Fru. Interesting. We're still falling. Oh, we are over a sea. Yeah, we're not too far from base. Okay, cool. And this is around the time I like to rapid tap. Okay. We don't need to be in this area. When you see the atmosphere change, or the fog, render distance color change, you're not only in a new biome, but sometimes things can spawn above you, so I'm always looking. It looks like another... Is that the honeycomb one? Let's see. That is the comb one. Interesting. So yeah, we're in that direction. Well, there's one thing I haven't grabbed in a long time. It's the, it's the comb block. I hadn't thought of using that for any reason, really. We might find a use for it if we don't have as many as I thought we did. Well, that's a big tower over there. I believe we did clear it out. We got another blasphemy down here. Nice. Let's go show it who's boss. Oh, we have two. One's going to be phasing through in any moment. Yeah, the fire on the sword makes life a lot easier. Free, yeah, picked it up. Cool. And the funny thing is I have seen this before too, where they get stuck inside. So, the way that the spawn works is I think it checks for a certain amount of space, and if it spawns within that certain amount of space, like a little pocket of air inside, then it'll just get stuck. But with a certain amount of wiggling, it'll get unstuck, and then you have yourselves a blasphemy. Cool. And that's all I know about those guys. Oh, it destroyed one of those little bubble bear things. Let's see what that turns into. I think I'll just keep doing that along the way. We have a whole bunch of newt eggs, too. We can turn them into some stuff. You know what? I know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna see if we can craft ourselves a spawn egg. I see a spider over there. A spawn egg, or, God, what are they called? Capsule. Jeez. Minecraft, man. Minecraft lingo. I want to craft some enemy capsules and see if we can't get that big Goliath monster thing to spawn in. What is that, our 5th one now? Yeah, 5th blasphemy. Oh, whoa! Don't want to stay in this biome too long, huh? I think this might have been the one that I had mentioned a couple episodes ago where I was like, we're still getting spiders! This one just shoots balls. Very nice. Very easy. Free seeds for planting? Nah. Item stack size. I might actually get stack size now. We're at the point where we have 50 some odd health. There's no reason to up it unless we're tired of healing all the time. I'm actually going to get stack size. Ooh. What the heck? I'm gonna have to check the recording on that, but I just saw what appeared to be a Goliath entity. And it just disappeared behind me? Maybe we should just stay in this biome. Well, eventually we'll find some huge monster, right? Guess that's how it works. There's another blasphemy over there. I see him. Yeah, look at this rapid spawn stuff. Sure. Sure. We could deal with this. Well, what if we toss one of these? Comb block and pebble tile. Wood scrap? Wood scrap. Okay. You know what? I'm actually really happy we did that because now we have all the streetlight yeah, I said it right. All the streetlight stuff that we need. Sweet. I just gave you a paddle. You gonna take it? And just like that, that blasphemy did disappear too. So just as fast as they spawn in, they despawn. See, one was in there, and now it's gone. Yeah, there's also a despawn radius as well as a spawn radius. So at any moment, we could be getting like a huge monster above us, but if we're moving too much, we might not see it because it'll despawn. That's what I noticed. Also, I believe there is a biome full of wood around here. Not just, you know, scraps, like, not this isn't scraps, but like just, there's a lot more wood-related stuff. Like in this direction. Right now we're in the Apple biome, as you can see by ABB. And I did recall there being a whole bunch of baddies in the area. We need to get a better angle on this. Oh, darn. Okay. Slingshot time. I think I remember in one of the episodes of Blasphemy, he climbed all the way up here. He was like, hey, what are you doing? There's one down there. Probably should have just jumped down, but, you know, get the jump scare on the, get the jump scare on this guy. That's why. Gotta do it. Gotta do it to him. Yeah, alright, to risk, having to respawn, I'm gonna just head back now. But we'll definitely come back and, you know, see what we can get into. I think in this area, specifically. This guy's like, you don't see me. Yes, I do. I see you. A Blasphemy at 9 health? I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, he can stay where he's at. There's the wood scraps. Oh boy. He's coming. Man, this guy's not letting up. I think he'll let up soon. Wow, this guy really isn't letting up. Okay, well, he might let up now. He might. Oh my lord. We got this, guys. We got this. We can't let our Blasphemy roam around thinking he owns the place. This guy doesn't own anything. Get out of our town. That's right. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. But yeah, let me go inside and heal up, and then we'll come back out and do our thing. What are we carrying that we don't need with us? Obviously these guys. That's better. You can't see what I'm doing, Fishadoodle. I'm not eating anything. I'm not eating anything, Fishadoodle. Don't look. Nice. Alright, so now... gotta remember how to do this. It's a fire-related item, I believe. Yeah, it has to be like a fire-related item. If I get lucky and find another item to turn it back into our sword. I think we need... oh, ooh, that turns into something interesting. Alright, fine. Let's grab some sulfur. No, no, no. Do we need actual fire? Like last time? Yes, we do. Alright, that's not terribly expensive. The swords are pretty good. They last us a little while, actually. Vermin Vigil block. Hmm. Hmm. We got some stuff to work with, though. So, we're not done with the game by any means. It's just that, I don't know what blocks do, and I can't place them inside my town because, you know, a lot of bad monsters, man. Um, there's a lot of stuff I want to do today. I think what we're gonna focus on right now for this moment is see if we can make more of these capsules. You know what we need? Where are my cash cubes? We need to start putting cash cubes down. We can't keep doing cabinet stuff. We're too rich for this. Let's put these here. And we'll swap them out as we go. So, capsules. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Let's take all of my stuff. Temporarily move them out. Now we can move these in. Any more capsules? Well, do I have a fish capsule on me? Obviously. The gyrofish capsule is where? Bingo. We're going to create a little... just a cache full of capsules to see what we have. I know we have some in the other one over there, so we'll go and do that. Probably right now. Okay. Whoop. Sandwich. Mr. Sandwich. You have a newt egg for us? Got some newt eggs here. Let's place these around. Oh, you know what? Here. Take some balloons. That's what you should have here. And now you have a little pet. Your flower. Actually, let's replace it like that. Give the card a balloon. Put one there. Put one there too. Sweet. Doesn't our town look nice? Ooh, interesting lighting right there. That's pretty dark. We'll have to put a lamp there. Okay. Do we have capsules up here? Sure, we'll take that. That better not be our friend. We do have a sheep capsule, that's right. Oh, whoa, whoa. Void capsules drop... I mean... Voids drop friends? That better not be because something destroyed our named void. Uh-oh. We'll keep that in here because that's what comes out of the fruits here. Our inventory space looks good enough, so actually we'll just harvest these and then come back to it. Very good. Oh, we just filled all of that up. Sweet. Well, now we can experiment with these. Or just eat them. 62 fruit seeds. Holy fudge. Cool. There we go. That's interesting. So you can make bombs with that. We can make bubble bear eggs. 7 of them. Ooh. Yay, more fruit fam. That's a bubble bear. Ooh, that's interesting. That's Newt. Looks like another bubble bear. That looks like Newt, yeah. Okay. We'll take that with us. Put it back. Cool. I don't think that's it. So let's hop into our storage world and find the rest of the capsules. What's up, Mr. Balloony? You enjoying your time here? We'll keep that. Oh, we do need the cash cubes, so we'll pick those up. Right, nothing in there. Really? That's all the capsules that I have? I swear, I thought I had more. I guess they're all back here. Hey, good enough for me. Okay. 12 cash cubes. We could put 6. We could switch these out. Then keep all the items here and put all the blocks here. Yeah. Don't I have cash cubes in these? The 1-tooth block, oh my gosh. I have 2 here. Now I have 8. If I had more hope cubes, I could look into that. There's our tooth blocks. So this can help us make more egress blocks. Or, yeah, no, they're considered blocks. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll just place all this stuff in there for now. Actually, we'll keep the cabinet there because we're gonna keep picking them up. Okay, next one. Huh? There was nothing in there? Oh, wow, that's weird. It went up to the top. That's strange. Easy way to organize. Keep shift clicking. Very similar to the chests in Minecraft. I think that was the rest of it. And we'll start from the bottom. There's the string. We'll do the same for that side. I don't want to break too many. I just thought about, I don't know how the despawn rate works if there are too many that are out, so let's not break too many at once. But we'll do that. Go back over here, double check. Instead of taking more time by looking, you just shift click and it's just less mental energy on it. Easy cleanup. Though you'll be clicking a lot, should be fine. Cool, now that that's cleaned up, we can place these here. Just like that. Oh, I thought I was picking up more. That's not how to do it. Well, actually, let's pick all that up, come back over here and do the same thing. Had to check up on something. The storm usually makes things sound weird around the house. Okay, let's place this cabinet stuff away. You know what? We could probably craft with that, so it's gonna be useful somehow. But cool, now we can put all the blocks here on this side. And I just thought about it, we may not have such a great use for the storage world anymore, so we'll probably turn it into something else very soon here. But overall, it's all looking good. Super happy about what we have here. And boy, look at the farm too. I was thinking about taking this cash cube. Huh. I think we'll just get more from our farm, so we'll leave it as is then, for now. Yep, sounds good. There's the stuff I came with. Switch that back to the egress blocks. And I don't... Oop. We'll close that up. I don't need sand blocks right now. And I suppose that's all we'll need here at the moment. Let's see what we have so far. We have a sheep capsule, gyrofish, bee capsule, newt capsule, fruit femme capsule, bubble bear, boyd, a verm, regular fish capsule, and then we have a LH. Or LH. I don't think it's pronounced that way. We have 4 boyd. Why don't we try experimenting with at least 2 of them? And we have newt eggs, so we may not need to hold on to those. And I'll place our fish capsules there for now. We don't seem to need to heal all the time, which is lovely. But if we're going to go exploring long, we'll grab those. My cat's on my lap. She wants attention, so I'm giving that attention to her. What about zany blocks? I like zany blocks because they are, like their name, they're zany. So we can create a Mishu. I believe we should just do that. To add to our capsule collection. What happens if we put a Boyd? Ooh, Boyd and Zany. Gives us a Glaggle token. I'm actually going to put that in our recipe book. Alright, let's create that. A Glagler capsule. Not just a Glaggle token, but a Glagler capsule. Wow. Very cool. And we get 2 of those as well, so that's getting added to the list. And now we have a couple extra. We have another Boyd. We could mix those 2 together. Again, it looks like a bee. Another Glaggle. What about a Boyd and a stick? That's a bubble bear. Let's do that. Yeah, do we have a bubble bear one? Oh, we do already. Well, sure. We'll work with this. Let's see. Zany block and bubble bear. Fruit femme, okay. Stick. Fruit femme. Red lamp does nothing for us. Lavender. And wheat. Nope, okay. We'll get somewhere. Ah! Now, what was that one? 21. So bubble bear and 21 clay brick. Golem! We get 5 of those too! Wow. Now this is great. This is really cool. Well, we can put one here. Start working with that now. So we'll move these up. I'm going to move this next to the hostile one. So for those that don't know, the blue is passive and at the very least neutral. These are absolutely neutral and or slash aggressive, from what I understand. I mean, definitely check with the wiki, but from what I understand, these are generally safe, these are in between, and these are hostile. I'll just go with that. That's the better answer I can give right now. Let's see what a golem capsule does, what we can craft this one into. That's different. I haven't seen that one. Golem and wheat. What does this do? Sunny capsule! Yay! I love Sunny. Well, yeah, that's okay. Well, okay, fine. I'll create the recipe for it. Sure, we'll place a stick there for now. Golem. And wheat. Sunny. Never know if we need another Sunny. Can never have enough Sunny. We'll keep our Sunny one there. The Glaggle, and then how many Voids do we have? We have 2. Yeah, we're fine. We can experiment some more. That's great. But we need some room to do this stuff, so I will place these things back. Now we got some room. I wonder if we can use these. The ones that we haven't touched in a while. Things like grill vents, rust blocks, tungsten, tendril blocks. Yeah. We'll leave glass out of it because I don't think that'll do anything. Alright. Let's see what we can do with Golem. Ooh, and that does something. Okay. That looks like Void, so we'll not do that. Okay. That appears to be a blasphemy. Okay, that's a cash cube. Oh no, that's not worth it. Flagler, Void. Mirage block? Okay. This is lavender that turned into sunny. Okay. What about wheat? Alright. That looks like it's a mannequin. We don't have one of those. I don't know how many it'll create if we put like 5 in there. So golem and stick mannequin. Okay, so it only gives us 1, and look at that. It has a hostile indicator on it. So for those that say they're not hostile, there's your proof they're not. I mean, for those that say they're neutral, they're not neutral, they're hostile. Gotta catch myself there. Glagler and Rust, that's Void. That's not worth it. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Come on, what could this possibly be? What could this possibly be? Glagler, Void, Rust. What could possibly become? Let's see if it's with any other block. Oh, wait, we got something else there, and that does not look like a blasphemy. We might have... I remember something like that. I thought we had created something like that already. That looks like a metal golem. Tendril blocks. I want to do that so much, but you know what? When I see this, I have to do it. I simply have to. And this might be something really cool or really not cool, and I just don't recall what this is. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a recipe for it, because if I want to look back, I'll have it. So Glagler capsule and Void. I don't think those are necessary, but it's our only lead to creating this again for now. I'm going to put these close together. And then 2 rust blocks, which we can find very easily. We just start looking for them. Okay. What does this create? Please, hopefully it's a toy dog! Toy dog! We have 8 of those too. Oh my gosh, we can do something with that. Toy dog. So those are what those things were in the city then. I thought they were little sheep. Like plastic sheep. I'm like, oh, that's silly. That's pretty cool. We got a toy dog. I know where that's going. I know where our dog is going next. That's another mannequin. So Styx will turn it into like a mannequin of some kind. Got it. Okay, so I'm seeing a pattern here. So these, Sunny, tile block, Void, Bible token, Lucid block, bees, couch. That's the metal guy. Yeah, it's metal. It's a metal thing. It's a metal golem, I know. Metal golem. Yep. Like I said. That and tungsten. Okay. Those look different. That looks different too. I believe we have the one of those already. Oh, that turns it back into a mannequin. Well, I don't know what this one is. That appears to be either mercury or a goo. Well, whatever the case is, let's put one of these in here so that we don't accidentally craft out of it. Also, same goes with these. But we have so many of those, so I want to work with these. Let's put the metal golems here. Keep these with us. We might be able to still experiment with these. Well, the pattern is very simple now that I can understand it. So these turn it into sunny. These will go into like a metal hostile. Toy dog, that's most likely plastic or some other items. Okay. We can grab a couple more of these. Or just, we'll stick with 3 actually. Yeah, those are golem capsules. So if it looks a little brown, they're golem capsules. And I remember at one point we also made Bretta capsules. Well, let's grab some Kilas, because I want to create some blasphemies just to add to it. I love how I have plenty of them. I think I can use an Excello block for this, actually. Let me grab a fish capsule. So I've done this with a fish capsule. And now we have a blasphemy capsule. Sweet. Now we're adding to the hostile. God, I'm trying to remember what this one does. Is this the one with the extender arm? Most likely. There's so much to think about in this game. What about a s'more block? Ooh, a circuit block. I wonder what those would do. Let's put the lavender and wheat down for a moment. Well, no. Let's try everything right here, starting with the metal. Ooh, now that might be the Preda that I was talking about. Let's do it. Metal golem and s'more. Ooh. That is... Well, you know what? We're gonna have to experiment with these. Bubble bear. Right, so it's a hostile one, then you put a s'more block. Actually, let's take these out. What about this one? Okay. You could craft it back into a metal golem. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that's how to turn it back into a metal golem. I don't want to waste all of my tendril blocks, though. Don't think that would be wise. We could turn it into a void. That doesn't seem right to do either. Okay, now I want to think more outside the box. Let's put this... God, I need a place to put all of my temporary stuff. Yeah, here's what I'll do. Okay, we have dog capsules and fish capsules that we can work with. Yeah, we got a Gleeble Bear. That's the one with the... Ooh, I just saw something here, so... How about we keep all of the passive ones here? Move these neutral, and then we put the hostile ones. Well, we can also grab one of those. Okay. Oh, wait, do I have one of those? We certainly do. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if we should do that or not. I think keeping a hostile capsule as the base for our crafting will give us something entirely different in the end. Well, this one just wants to continue to be a verm. Well, that one looks a little different. How many of these does it need? 9? Okay, let's do it. Ah, yeah, sheep capsules. Cool. I'll take more of sheep capsules. Nice. Take one of them. Let's see where this one goes. Don't know if we have one of those. That turns it back into newt. What about wool? Okay. Well, we've tried those. I'm gonna grab the cabinet since I don't want to continue seeing that one only. Okay. Right, we already did that. Mirage? Whoa, whoa, whoa. 5 of those is a newt. Not that I would do this, but if this is super new, then I might. How many of these does it need? That might be a Preda capsule. No, I don't feel like that's worth it. Really just tossing everything in, seeing what happens. Yeah. I suppose that does make sense. Looks like we're not able to craft out of this, it seems. Now, if we want something hostile, we have to do something a little bit more outside of this area. Let's grab that. Cash cube. Very cash money. Okay, sure. 7 new capsules? Wow. Very much wow. That's gyrofish. Well, we don't have one of those. We might as well. Sure, sure. An Agni capsule. Oops, that's not supposed to go here. It's supposed to go up here. There we go. Now that we have newts, we can experiment with these. That's Mishu. These are Mishu blocks, or entities. Don't need those. Regular sheep, bees. What the heck? That's easy to craft with, so we'll pick up the Mishu. That's Preda. So I wonder what the heck the other ones were. We don't need all of this plastic, so might as well. So Mishu and plastic is a Preda. Oh, oops, I didn't put the end result to this. I don't recall. Oh boy. Mishu and plastic. And then put this as a marker. We don't know. Like it's more than meets the eye. I'll put it right under, because I can't see the contrast. Preda, am I right? That's right. And now we have two, so that means we can work with the other ones. What the excuse me, what the heck would be that one? Is that back to Mishu? It looks like it. Yeah, what the heck is this one? It seems like we want to turn it into that. Doesn't matter what block it is. It's like we want to turn into that. Sure. Oh, wait. That's the other thing. No, that's Mishu. Alright, we'll do it. So, Preda and a s'more block. Wildebeest. Okay. Before we do anything, we gotta write that down. Doesn't need to be a s'more block, but that's fine. I'll just put it there. Alright, let's grab this. Wildebeest. That's pretty huge. We now know how to craft that, so no need to wonder there. Sweet. So now we have Preda, Wildebeest, Blasphemy, that name. That's the underwater one. That's that, yeah. I don't recall what this one is. But we need to go far from the base to check that out. And then Toy Dog for the fun of it, because we already have 4. We have a lot of capsules to work with here. Let's start with some items now, instead of just blocks. Okay. So, we kind of already know what the feather's gonna do. Wait, there's the Boyd. We'll put you there. Revelation Nut. Sheep, melon, shovel, meat apparatus. Newt flesh. Let me guess it's gonna turn into a newt. Friend. Maybe some nuts. Plastic pellet. Water might just turn it into a fish. Rejuvenation anchor. Okay, well, we got some stuff to work with. Let's toss the alach in there. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. I'm gonna say alak. I don't think that's right. It doesn't seem to like any of the items that whoa, whoa. Now that might be the little mercury capsule. Heat apparatus, nothing. Let's do this. I freaking knew it! And it gives us 5, that's awesome. Give us one of those. Sweet. Alright, now we can work with something here. This looks like the goo. Mercury and fish capsule goo. Okay. So it doesn't really matter, it's gonna turn into goo. Looks like. Yeah, doesn't matter what it is. That's different. That's different. That's different, yeah. See that? That's chunky, that's the goo. Put a revelation nut, and that's a different thing. Wait, why is that? Is it gonna craft it again? That's confusing. It would craft into itself? Okay, mercury and newt. I'm gonna do it. Goo. Wait, what? So there's a different size of goo? Like that, look. Goo, and then raw sheep flesh. Let's see. Gel. Oh! So, okay. They're two entirely different enemy entities. Even though they're the same species, there's 2 sizes for them. Okay. Sure. That's interesting. So what else we have to work with? We got plastic pellets. 5 nuts. Yeah. That's okay, that's definitely fruit femme. That turns it into a Mishu. I think we want to go in this direction. Craft out of that cycle. That's Preda. Really? Easy. Easily get a freaking apparatus right after. Almost seems like it doesn't matter what you put into it right now. What other cool items can we toss in here and see what will happen? What about a key axe? What does that do? Okay, what about this and that? That looks different. No, wait, is that one that has the... Yeah. It's the thing that's underwater. Revelation nut turns into an egg. Oh, that's a waste. How about a sponge block? I wonder... I kind of thinking about it. Kind of playing around with the idea of that. So you don't want to waste your materials on crafting something. Like, that would be a very silly move. But we already have a Predator, so why would we create another? So sponge block and Mishu. Sure. Got some more blasphemies. Alright, well, at least we got past that. That looks like that's different. Blasphemy and Revelation Nut. Principality. See, that's the one I thought we had on us. Oh, we did. No. We don't. Okay. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to test this out. So we're gonna craft with all of these. We're gonna test this out outside, somewhere far from the base. And we're going to see what we can do. Well, that doesn't seem too thrilling. But another one would be good if we placed it elsewhere. So I'm not mad at that. No, that's sheep, I think. Why does that look so tantalizing? I'm gonna do it. Fish capsule, meat apparatus. That's that thing again. Yep, I was right. I was right, but I didn't want to believe it. Just wondering if it was a new one. All good, all good. Blasphemy and Newt. That's Mishu. So something Mishu related turns into that. Okay. Blasphemy and Toy Dog? Melon Slice? Do we need to go into the more hardcore items? I think we might need to. What the heck is this one? That can't be mannequin, can it? I don't want it to be a mannequin. That's... What could it be if it's not a mannequin, is the question. Is this Gleeble Bear? I hope it's not Gleeble Bear. Blasphemy and Nut. That looks different. I don't have that one. Yeah, it's like a void face one. So I'm glad we made it, actually. That's good. Cool, we'll keep that there. See? Gleeble Bear. Wait, where's the other one? Let's switch this out. And switch this out. See, these look different. Bubble Bear. What's that? Bubble Bear. Gleeble Bear. Yeah. Cool. I'm looking for a specific block. I wonder what Tooth Block will do. I haven't seen a lot of those Pimbles. Might want to test with these blocks now. Okay, well, let's put these items back because they're in the way now. All right. Tooth block, lead block, ambiguous, why not? Onyx, yep. Wait, that's silver? Yeah. And see, this one is different than the other log blocks too. I like that, but it's not a clear indicator that it's different, you know? Other than the visual identification. Snow block, white plastic block. We'll grab some snow blocks. Sure. Osmium, okay. Alumina. Wait, we got silver right yet. Alumina. Okay, that should be enough. Line metal. It's just gonna be a metal related thing. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try Principality with 2. Okay, what about lead? That's strange. I thought it would be something completely different. Okay, what about snow blocks? Osmium? I'm gonna waste all the osmium on that. Alright, well, none of these blocks. Before I do that, let's check the rest. Mishu. Cash Cube. Aluminum. Look, I think Mishu's great, but like... Is that the only way we can craft out of this? That might be. Okay, so now that we're here, let's try all these blocks again. Okay, that turns it into something. Looks like a blasphemy. Whoa. What's that one? Mishu and Tooth Block. Ah, okay. Okay. It's that thing again. Okay, well, I think we made a lot of progress. We almost completed this entirely. I'm gonna toss these. Gonna see what that one is, and I'm gonna see what this one is. But we're obviously, you know what? Let's be safe about it and not put it in our hotbar. I'm gonna put these newt capsules away. And I think we should have a friend for Mr. Sandwich. I got an idea. Where is my rename pencil? Did I switch it out? Whatever. We'll just do this. Let's go give Mr. Sandwich a friend. Mr. Sandwich, we have a friend for you. Let's, remove this flower, because you'll need the space for your new friend. And he's a toy, so you don't need to feed him. There you go, your own little dog. He's a toy dog, and he makes a sound. I'm gonna name you, Hoagie. Mr. Sandwich and Hoagie. Have fun! And then, let's turn this back. Wait. We have the pencil, we have one more toy dog. Wait, no we don't. Oh, no we do. Hee. I wonder. We don't have a newt in here, so... let's not leave the dog alone. How about we keep the dog as, like, the town's... kind of like a community pet. I don't think he'll run too far if he starts over here. I hope I can drag him all the way back, if needed. Let's do it. And then we'll name the dog... Lavender. Ooh, okay. There we go. Now Lavender is part of the community now. Okay, so we are going to place this one flower somewhere nice. Perfect. Head back. See how the fruits are doing? No way! Did all of these finish? Oh my gosh, they did. Okay, whoa. We are going to harvest those and then we'll work on the base finally. Okay. Grab our fish capsules again. Gotta have them with us. Yay, Hoagie and Mr. Sandwich. Thanks for the newt egg. We still have the rename pencil, so we'll need to put a window in here before we put our newt guy in here. But is this place done? I believe it is, for the most part. We can add in our guy here. And now, if you guys want your name in my town, why don't you guys go ahead and either subscribe or put in the comment your preferred name or suggested name for my next pet or newt or whatever, our member, because we're gonna have some pets here like the toy dogs. We're gonna have some sheep, and we'll have some newts roaming around. They'll be the citizens of the area. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe and let me know what you want to see for the names for the newts. I think I'll keep that for later. Alright, I want to open these guys up out of the capsules, so we're going to get the heck out of our area for this. Okay. Let's go here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, let's try this again. Time for another slingshot. Not getting rid of me. Ah, yes, comfort blocks and wood scrap. That's the area I was talking about. One of the areas, that is. Okay, hopefully that's enough space for this guy. Alright, let's brace for impact, guys. Oh, it's okay. That's the huge spider guy. Heart by 2, item stack size by 25. Let's get that. Ooh, free hate wand. There you go. That's full durability too, nice. That's cool. Very nice. I think we should pop this in the plastic ceiling area. We need to get out of the scattered opening area. There we go, that's a bit better. Actually, ooh. Let's find a tower we can pop this capsule at. That way I can maneuver myself out of here if it gets bad. I'm not seeing a tower. Not yet. It's usually going to be a tower in like a diagonal direction. It doesn't take long to find one. Man, I remember when it took me so long to mine up all of the plastic blocks for my dollhouse. That was crazy. I don't have the footage anymore to show you all the uncut, but there's a tower. It took forever. It took me a solid 45 minutes, and it doesn't even look like a lot. When you see my storage world, you're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But it took a long time. Okay. Well, Principality capsule. Oh, it's this little guy. I thought you were gonna be a huge one. The little freaking UFO looking dude. Easy peasy. Come back. Cool. If I do this, it'll turn into one of those. Yeah. And then we can also create a silver vessel, which I still don't know what it does. What the heck? Where did you come from? You don't normally spawn up here. That's really strange. Alright. Well, I suppose we'll just go up since we're out here already. So familiar. Is that glass? That's snow blocks. I'm not looking at this one, but oh, that sounded like metal. I suppose that all of them do sound like metal when you grab onto them. Yeah. Me shoes over there too. Cool. Essence. What's this one that's already half broken? More plastic. I mean, since we're here, we might as well see what we want for our base. I don't know about flesh. Like, what's the point of having that? But I don't think we have a whole bunch of it. I wonder, does flash break the same way that home blocks do? Oh no, that's just the same. Okay. What about a foliage picker? Nope. How the heck do you normally break these? Yeah, we pretty much figured out... Oh, whoa. Okay, never mind. Flesh block and kilo. Get another blasphemy back. Nice. Yeah, of course you get a bomb from that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So ball essence and block can sometimes make us a ball shapak. Right. Can't forget that. That's rapid block. I still don't know what rapid block does. Are there any useful ones up here? Or is it just mostly plastic? I suppose we could go for these. Can always have bookshelves. See what that does. Mannequins, cash cube. Yeah. Same thing. But the top right says war biome. I don't see the resemblance. Is this metal? Oh, it's plastic. Still plastic. All these are plastic pretty much, except for the occasional wood. Oh, we're back to the infinite grid. Oh boy. Why is it so dark? Gotta move out of that area. Mirage block there. Ornament block. Prismatic. Anger block. Still don't know how to create anger blocks or pick them up. Bookshelf. Sunblock, lucid block, s'more block, sunblock, zany block. I believe that's moss. Yeah, it's a moss block. The letter block. Do we even need anything out here? It sounds like we pretty much have everything we need. I'll take a free guard cube though. I saw a ring somewhere. Well, if I find it, I'll get it. I feel like I'm pretty close to it. Just don't see it yet. Might be one up there. What is that light blue looking one? Right here. That one looks fun. And this is a white lamp? Possibly. Here's what I'll do. I'll break this lamp, see what this is. It's a white lamp. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. Ah, there's a guard cube. Might take a free one. And then, what block is that? Lead? It's lead? Why does it look so strange? Gonna be white plastic, I bet. Yeah, blue plastic. You know what? Let's see. Can we duplicate these? Purple. 6 purple lamps. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's mind cockra block. That's a love block in the distance. Core block up there. That might be an ambiguous one at the very top there, next to a love block. Barrier block, that's for fences. Fluoride. Down there is another type of barrier block. That's a funnel, I believe. That's a clay pot. They break. We can't pick those up. Okay, well. Let's get some guard cubes while we're here. That won't hurt. Pick it up. Another onyx. Pink melon. It's a weird kind of melon name. That's a love block. Hope? No. Couldn't see it from the distance. It's sulfur. Some sort of metal. But I'm actually just looking around still. That's a cash cube. We could pick up the free one if we wanted to. Another cash cube. Cool. Storage world. Oh, I wonder what kind of stuff is inside this one. So this is a cash cube from inside of the obstacle courses within those glowing cubes before we beat the boss. I want to see if this drops anything because it's inside of this generation. And we're just underneath what appears to be... sheesh, I don't know. Maybe some sort of portal? Let's grab, I suppose we don't have the pillar blocks anymore, so we gotta find a way to get up. Yeah. Right there. And then get back down. Right on top of it. And now below it. Okay, let's see what we got inside this. Ah, yes, we did get some stuff. Aluminum and a water bomb. Cool, so we're not completely... we still have a chance to get stuff from inside those specific cache cubes if we're up here. So yeah, we're not really missing out on anything actually. That's really good. That'll just make regular bombs, sure. And regular, wow. Water bombs. Oh, I don't want... Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to condense these. That's why I'm crafting. You gotta see what you can make out of these over time. But let's break this. What the heck was that? What kind of block is this, actually? Let's break it. Ah. Vermin Vigil. There was one of those cutscenes that showed something similar to that Vermin Vigil block. That's a display cube. I want a display cube. I have one in the storage world, but that's one I want too. Yeah, that's a box. That's funny. Where is this one? Let's find it. It's blending in. Ah, there it is. So hard to see, but there it is. See? Okay, we'll break this. Had a quick switch to that number. Display cube. I don't know how to naturally create display cubes. That would be cool to know. I would really enjoy that. Oh, we got a rename pencil. That's cool. Can always create another. Don't need that one. Why does this look different? Even though it shouldn't. And why does that one look different? That actually looks pretty new. What the heck? Have we not looked here before? I'm right-clicking this and Okay, I'm gonna break this. What? Oh, that's the exit block. And that's the entrance. Right. Right. Janqualia and a ball essence turns this into a marble. Ah! Well, this goes right into recipes. That's a cool discovery. 33 marbles! Holy fudge. Holy schmoly. 33 marbles. Okay, so this is going to be a fast track to bury your balls. Alright, well, what else can we do out here? Maybe grab this one. That's funny. I didn't mean to do that, but you know, I'll take it. Mr. Balloony, will you be expecting me? Cool. So, I have a silver vessel and a vermin vigil block. Please tell me this does something cool. What does this do? Silver vessel. I totally thought that would do something to that, but it doesn't. Appleberry slice. Okay, appleberry. Yeah, we found some marbles originally from inside the obstacle course. And I didn't think there was a way to get it again. But there's a way to get tofu too, so this is going to be interesting. It might be like fish and wheat or something like that. Now that I think about it. Glass shard? Well, that is nuts that we can actually create stuff with just this glass related thing. Yeah, we have these. We have these. So this is just a little UFO. That's all that is. Don't I have purple lamps here? They're not as rare as I thought they were. So we'll take these with us. Alright. Back to where we came. Better yet. Oh no. Do that. Sure, let's do that. Barrier blocks, yeah. Alright, let's go down. Let's skedaddle. What the heck was that? Wait a second. Oh. So log blocks kind of just stuck on the side here, huh? What's up, guys? Good to see you guys again. Well, I suppose if I need them, I'll go grab them. That is a clay block. I think that fell from the sky. So now we know what those things are called. The little UFOs are principalities. That is a principality. What's up, guys? Where's that big one that sends me to the other dimension? I want to see that. Oh. We're in the ROS biome. I'm just trying to get back to the house. ROS? Oh, this is above. This is still above. Okay. Oh, Onyx. Oh, yeah. This is my Motherlode episode. I was looking for this area. Oh, I'm super proud of this place. I found the Motherlode. Yeah, and then where did I start the idea of, I'm gonna go and do a nomad challenge? I think it was like right in this area. I recall it. Whoa, did this place regenerate? Because I remember mining out a strip in this area. Oh my gosh. I guess these blocks regenerate because I mined out, well, unless it's this right here. I don't think it is, though. But like I mined out a strip here and it was open like an L piece. You'll see. It's in the I found the Motherlode episode, and this has a very similar structure to it. I could be misremembering the location, but I'm really sure. I'm like, I'll say 80% sure that that's the location. What is this? It's just aluminum. Oh no, it's silver. What? I could have made a scythe from that silver long ago. Oh, what the heck is that? Okay, hold on. Vermin Vigil and Silver Block. I gotta know what this is. What? Vermin Oracle Block. Oh, what the heck, dude? Okay. We got stuff to do, guys. This has been really rewarding. Okay, well, let me jump on you and let me think while we go up. Okay, Vermin Oracle. Vermin Oracle. Now I could place this down at my base, but again, I don't want to put my place in danger. So if I place this down here, will that be a good idea? I don't know. I really don't know. But let me get a big chunk of land in case something weird spawns instead. That's a decent chunk of land. What's that over here? Oh, it's just a different type of grass. Okay. Yeah, we're our base is like in this area, I believe. And if I'm wrong, then I'll get my footing once we go down below here. But Vermin Oracle Lock. Why? Okay, so I can't enter it? Do I need a silver vessel? Didn't I have one? Okay, I can't toss marbles. There's gotta be something to do with this. It can't just be... Does that change when I keep right-clicking it? Let's try crafting with it again. And once again, we are in the ROS biome, so I'm hoping to see that monster again at some point in here. Okay, so we just picked up the... Did we? Where the heck is it? Am I not seeing it? Because... No, don't tell me it broke. Oh, I'm feeling really strange. Did I just break the thing? This is mine. I'd rather feel silly than... Oh my gosh. Did it break? No! What the heck? Oh, what the heck? Okay, well we could create that with the display cube and barrier blocks. Well, here we go with the recipes. So it's not all gone, that's good. But what the heck? So if you place it down, it's just affixed there, or you need to use a different, Huh. Yeah, what the heck? Looks like this. What the heck is that one? What is that one? That's like slightly green. Alright, first of all, we need to learn how to make a display cube. Okay, I'm doing this. I have to know what this is. I just have to know. I'm going to put this as a placeholder. This looks strange. Please, mimic. Ah ha ha ha. I wonder if that was worth it. That's cool though. We now have a mimic. Yeah. Well, I hope I can make another display cube because that'll be huge. Mimic capsule is so cool. I don't really care about this jade bomb. Do I have that? Yeah, that's blasphemy. I don't want to waste that. Okay, well, we could work on that later. So you're telling me, once I turn it into a vermin oracle, you can't break the block. Otherwise it disappears. Then what the heck is the point? There's a reason why it broke like that. Well, let's go back home. I pretty much know where I'm going. I take that back. I thought I knew. It's in one of these directions. I know this biome, but I don't know which direction is home. This might be the way. This is a crazy amount of dirt. Yeah, and that's also familiar too. Seeing the resource forest, I think we're pretty close. Yeah, we need to go in this direction now. Freaking mimic. Big spider. Wait, why am I going in this direction? I think we need to keep going in this direction. You know, these things look scary, but they're really not that bad once you get to know them. I think we need to go in this direction, so kind of getting a little turned around, but the X coordinate shouldn't be that high. Got another one of those spiders. Hey, found the zany biome. I think we're getting even closer. Yeah, I think we're up here. There we go. Gotta create one of those things. Blasphemy. Come on up, I don't want to go down. Nice. Full inventory. Okay. Gotta know my way around. Oop. Place is looking lovely. Guard cube. Where shall we put it? Now, how do we make that vermin vigil? Oh, so that's how you make a marble. Okay, that makes sense. We need a display cube. We gotta make a display cube. Once we learn how to make display cubes, we can make those things. Oh wow, time flew by so quickly, guys. We are at the 2 hour mark already. Let's do a little bit more crafting and then we'll wrap it up. I really want to get the recipe of the whatchamacallit display cube. Gotta be a way. So if we do this, and what about that? Oh, well that's easy. Bury your blocks in a marble. That'll get us to the Vermin Vigil. Bury your blocks, marble. Vermin Vigil. Sweet. Now from here, is there a way that we can make a display cube? Oh, well, I guess we don't need silver. Okay. Vermin Vigil and a marble. Well, I suppose we just craft it now. We'll just do that. Vermin Oracle. Yep. So I could also put that here. I'll just put it right in the middle. We know what that is. Well, sweet. But yeah, display cubes, I wanna learn how to make those next. So what do we do? We could turn it back into a Vermin Vigil. Okay, we can turn them all back into Vermin Vigils, it seems. Interesting, interesting. Cash cube, lamps, doesn't matter, those things. Right, we can turn it back again. Is it turning it back, or is it a different type entirely that just looks... Here, I'll do it this way. It's the same. Okay. Jade bomb, yeah, same deal. You can always turn it back with marble. Interesting, interesting. Once again, what's the point? Are they like linked? Are they teleportation devices? That's the only thing I can think of. It might be a teleportation device. Like, okay, so if we have a base here and we say, you know what? I want to go from, I don't know, here to, I don't know, all the way up above me, very far up. Right click here with one of these vermin oracles, and right click with the vigil. Oh, what the heck, let's just try it out. We need to test this far away. I'm not chancing my entire town for this. There's no way in heck I'm gonna mess up my entire town for this. Let's go over here. Okay. You know what's funny? I have guard cubes right here. But these guys still persist. There's one over there too. How did you hit me from, like, nothing? You jerk. Let's go. It was that sneak attack? I see you. Come on. Dang, we're already down to 13 health. Nuts. Whoa. This guy's just going ham on the landscape here. He's creating his own tunnel. You done doing that, dude? Okay. Easy peasy. Now where's the fire item that he drops usually? Don't tell me he didn't drop it this time. It doesn't seem like he did. Alright. Whatever. Things like that happen. Alright, well, let's move on. We're gonna place a vermin oracle here. We're going to place vermin vigil there. Please tell me that I can go from here to there. But what's the point of this thing? Weird, it's like you can break it. It's pretty slow. And then it like starts up again. Is that a leg of a blasphemy? Oh no, that's a mannequin. Okay. Oh no, I was right. And that's a floating Allah. Look at that. Look at that. Over there. Did I increase my hate counter? I need to check this once this is done. Let's check it now. No. Hate is at 11 still. And our faith is at 71, which is super cool. Did that big spider despawn finally? No, he's still here. But the floating one, I don't know where he went. But this guy, let's get him. He's got a friend wand. Okay. It's so nice to just casually get carried away as I literally do that, pulling myself away. But yeah, I mean, what the heck, right? Can someone freaking tell me what these things do? Do I need to place something in them to activate them? Like this? Oh, whoa. No, that's, It breaks the same way as a respawn anchor. The thing is, though, I get this back. That's the difference. I can't place it in there. So, can't place that in there either. Can break this with my hand, right? Yep. Let's break this with my hand. Let's see. Well, that'll come back to me. Let's see if I can craft this. Yeah, I can. I don't want to craft it into that, but I can. Yeah, and then it'll turn into that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, I placed two of them. Since they're the same, aren't they like a portal or something? Gosh, what the heck are these things? Well, don't really want to have to do this, but I might actually look on the wiki for this. Because, I'm super intrigued and I don't want to let this go. But before I do, let's, get carried by the worm while I'm crafting, it seems. The heck is that? Oh, whatever, I'll just craft something out of it. It's pulp block. Nope, no, no. We're not going that far, dude. Does it, like, change the blocks around it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's break it. Does it come back? No, see, it doesn't. So, like, is it just a fancy glass light thing? God, if it was just a fancy glass light thing, then what's the point? I'll leave it there. No, you know what? I really don't want to leave it there. I know how to make them, so there's no need to just leave it in case it's actually not good to keep. We'll figure that stuff out. I will take a nice good look at the wiki. And I will see you all next time. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the videos. And thank you all so much. Let's see if we can get to 20 subscribers by the end of the week. That would be so cool. I will create a new challenge. Alrighty. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this. And take care. Bye-bye.